topic of today is the topic about divinity. Okay, divine love, you could say, divine love, union, and what does it truly mean? What does seeing through the eyes of the divine, what does that mean? And again, what does it mean from your deepest self? Why have you really come here this evening? What has brought you here? Something brought you here. It wasn't me. Yeah, something brought you here. So something brought you here means that something deep inside of you is looking or searching for something. Unless you will not be here. So something on a deep level created an impulse for you to take action and decide to actually be here this evening. So let's pause here. Let's take a few moments in silence, and we will continue in a few moments. A few deep breaths into your body. A few breaths all the way down to your belly. You can exhale through your mouth with a sigh. And scan your whole body, physical body, relaxing. So scan your whole body. You need to feel very comfortable inside you. You can start with the head, your face, your jaw. Feel your breath into new spaces passing through. Drop your shoulders and arms. Exhale through the mouth, releasing any heaviness you carry on your shoulders. Anything you feel it's important for you to carry on your shoulders, let it drop. Let it drop. Relax your belly, your hips and legs, and allow this breath to pass through every cell breathing. That's how open, that's how light. And place a smile in your hearts. Place a smile on your face. Just to feel inside you that everything is okay right now. This is life happening at every moment. This is it. Every moment, this is it. Every moment is the moment. from here, ask once again yourself, what was that impulse that brought you here today? What are you looking for? What if in this moment there is no past? There is no past for you to carry on your shoulders in this now. What if there is no conditioning? What if everything already is perfect? All already total and complete. It's just a little attunement. An attunement for yourself to connect with a deeper self. I'd like to share a few words about a very particular word that is used quite often in the spiritual world or in the world of evolution, a word that everyone speaks about. And this word is healing. 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 Something's wrong with me, I need to heal. Something's broken, I need to heal. Someone hurt me, I need to heal. Some traumas of the childhood, I need to heal. I'm broken, I'm not good. I need to work on myself. I need to heal. So I would like to speak a few words about healing. What is healing, really? And I will speak to you from this realm of divinity. I will speak to you from the realm of the divine consciousness. The reason is because it's very much connected. Because the word healing, in other ways to explain this, means, simply means, okay? Simply means there is a disharmonious energy. Yeah, can we agree on that? A disharmonious energy. An energy, an emotion, a thought is disharmonious, is not aligned to harmony, is not harmonized. So that in itself creates the distortion. Yeah, it is a distorted energy which creates and gives us problems, gives us that pain and suffering that we continue to experience in our lives. It might seem that it's a different story, which it could be, but when you look at it truly and deeply, you realize it's the same feeling. It's the same pain. It's the same suffering. It's the same discontentment. The same unfulfillment. It's the same. And it's not different than yours and yours and yours and yours and yours. It is the same. It's not different at all. Like pain, like happiness, these are energies. And they are not any different. So if you remove the story, if you remove the circumstance, it is the same. So that is really important that you actually see this, because that's step number one. You need to recognize that, yes, the story of my life is different, but beneath it, it is the same pain, or is the same unfulfillment, or is the same uncontentment. Unhappiness is the same. Life simply keeps bringing you back to it. And why does life keep bringing you back to it? Why? Yeah, because there is a divine plan, and this divine plan is here. It's not somewhere out there. It's right here, actually. It's here to remind us what needs to return back to harmony. Yeah, return back to harmony. From a distorted energy, which then creates negative thinking. We all know of negative thoughts, yes? And emotions which drain us down. When you feel an emotion, which is a negative emotion, I don't think you feel very light. It pulls you down. It drains your energy. So I'm sure, I'm speaking of some things which are very commonly experienced by all humanity. And do you recognize that these heavy emotions, negative thoughts, they are energy which are not harmonized. Energy which are not harmonized. Here I'm speaking of mechanics. These are mechanics. And it's so essential to really get this. It's so essential to truly recognize how mechanics function. Because this is step number one. If you don't get this part, then you're not going to get it at all. You must get this part. And get it to actually know it inside you. How it functions, how it works. And so here we are living, a life, you could say, on this earth. But do you see that everyone has a different reality? Yeah? It's like there is, 7 billion people on earth? There are 7 billion worlds. Everyone has a different reality. Totally. On one earth. Who to believe? Which is the right one? And for that, you must be the one navigating through it all. Only to return to harmony. Yeah, return to harmony. So unfortunately, most of humanity function from a very conditioned self. Yeah, conditioned. Do you see this? You know, as a child you learn certain things, as society teaches you, media teaches you, yeah? Your parents, they all have their own conditionings coming from their parents, they're passed on to you. So, from a child growing up, we identify with the wrong things. As a child, you already start learning, my name is, I am this, and this is that, and this is this, and you start building up a whole world of identity. A false identity, because it is identifying with an object. Identifying with a name is an object. Identifying with the personality is an object. Identifying with my work, with my profession. You see, there's always a focused attention. A focused attention out of you. When you're like right now, what are you all actually doing? You're focused on what I'm saying. So already right now, you're out of yourself. See how tricky that is? You're already out of yourself because you're focused here. It's like a torch. Yeah, it's like you're holding a torch. It's a dark room and the torch is on, and you can only see where the torch light is illuminating. That is how limited the focused attention is. So focused attention and identity. Believing I am this or I am that. Believing you are all the knowledge of your past. Yeah? It's an identity too. I am who I am now because of my past. Is that familiar? Yeah? I am who I am now. And that's an identity. It's another focused intention, an identity. And that identity, which could be anything literally, anything, yeah? That in itself is distorted. At some point in time, in life, in circumstances, life will bring you a particular situation where it shakes you up. Why does it shake you up? To make you realize you're not that either. You're not that either. Why do we suffer? Because there's identity. Try to think of something else. Why would you suffer? Why would you experience pain? Because there is a focused attention onto something that you believe in. Out there. So not only we live from a distorted perception or a distorted reality, not only that, but we identify with it. That is who I am. That is what I am. That's what I want to be. See this entanglements. So why I'm saying this is just for you to take a moment and see the 1,000 times that you come out of yourself when you're focused on something else. each time you're focused on something else, you just lost yourself. You just lost that deep inner sense of intimacy as a soul, as your divine essence. Because that is it's so direct, it's so infused as who you are. It's like a mesh, like it passes through you. It's within you and passes through you. And there's no particular focus outside, no particular identity outside, because it's so close. It's so close to you as yourself. So now I'm speaking of when you are totally away from yourself, focused attention towards something, identifying with something in particular, and your divine essence, which is so infused in you as you, And by the way, what is so infused so deeply within as a divine being, it's not any different here or here or here or here or here or here. It is of the same. So the deeper you become, the deeper you realize of your divinity, you could say, of your divine essence, which, by the way, this is pure harmony. This is pure love. Yeah, pure love, pure harmony, and pure beauty. Like, this is a realm, what I'm speaking of, what is so totally infused with you as you, so totally infused. And it already holds such perfection is also quite not the correct word. It is beyond perfection. And here I'm speaking of very high qualities. This is the realm of the divine. For some of you who know of dimensions, I'm speaking to you from this 11th dimension. Okay, 11th dimension is the realm, is an existence of form. And this dimension is the realm of gods and goddesses. Don't think of a figure, okay? Think of a consciousness. And creating the highest, purest form of the masculine, the highest, purest form of the feminine. This is how we call and how they are created as gods and goddesses. This is a realm of purity. It's a realm where existence creates. It cannot create anything but pure harmony, pure beauty, and pure love. It's the highest form of love. And this is already within you. That's the thing. This is already within you. Like it's already here. It's just your focus and your attention is focusing in the wrong place. Does this make some sense? Like if you had to review just your day today, how all the time your attention is outside of you. And giving your energy. It's your energy that you're giving away.